Before we get started, we have to do the first course of wall tile because that's the way our design is going to function the best. Hold up. What we've done is we just throw our level off that corner because that's where we want to start our tile. Marked off our line, and it's really quite simple. Because you want to have a good bond with the tile, we're going to take a little bit of our cement and put it right on the wall. Now this is more like, you've all seen back butter on TV. They like to use the phrase back butter because it makes them sound so intelligent. So here's me. I'm back buttering the wall, but I'm going to actually put the cement on the stone. And I find this is a much easier way to apply it. I have a lot more control putting a lot of cement on this because I can lay it down a little bit. If I try to put it on thick like this on the wall, it just gets everywhere, it makes a mess. Of course, we're looking for 90% adhesion. With a tile that's this strong, you don't really need to worry too much about that sort of thing. Now, because of our slope, we're going to use these little spacers here and just lift up this corner so we get to the other side. I took the time before I got started and I mapped all this out. So I already know in advance what it is that I need to do, and that makes my life simple. You'll notice that when I'm installing the tile, I'm not forcing it into the wall at this point. We want to leave a little bit of build out on purpose because when we do the rest of the surface of the wall, we're going to be using a leveling clip system. So we want to have a little bit of space in here for that. And I want to have a little bit of mercy built in until I get a few tiles in, and then I can apply my pressure where I think I need it. Make sure that we're good to go. This side has to come up a little bit. So in this case, because of the contoured floor and because the house is never level, I'm doubling the clip over here, and then I'm just got a single back in this corner. And the last piece doesn't even need one in the corner because it's that good. But here we go, our tile is lined up, nice and flat. And we're all prepped up and ready to go. 1/8 grout line. Dead level. Okay. Let's get this down here. That's my horizontal. Again, we need to use the clips. This is why I don't push it on against the wall real quick. Just need to give it a little bit of a lift. Butter this big piece of orange toast here. Now the reason I'm going this direction and not finishing this wall is because I'm going to have this stone going in behind this one. Because when I get up to the shelf, I want it to come, emerge from behind the corner and go around. I don't want to be having outside cuts. Makes sense? So if I have this tile first and then I come in this way, then I'm going to have an outside cut sitting over top of the stone. But by putting this one all first, then I have a nice clean edges. So we're going to finish this side first, and then we'll measure and we'll cut the stone that goes with it. This is a rectified tile, rectified porcelain, and does not expand and contract like regular ceramic a regular porcelain. So you can go with almost no grout line, very similar to marble. It's one of the benefits that marble had all those years. That's why usually only rich people used it. For instance, this particular company, they have a end of stock room, okay? This tile here was actually purchased end of stock. Now it's gorgeous designer stone. But the reality is that the way the manufacturers are in the world today, they make a certain amount of square feet, they put it on a container, they ship it over here, and then they make a different kind of stone. They're not making the same stone that stay on the shelf for months and years at a time. So when you go to a tile store, 10 years ago, you used to be able to go back a year or two later and they'd still have the same stone. Nowadays, if you go back in 6 months, it's gone. It's not even in clearance anymore. It's just gone. So designing your bathroom, you have to be a little proactive. When you find something you want, just buy it. You can always bring it back. For this stone, because I'm only putting the big stone across the bottom today, I didn't bother setting up a wet saw. This cut is going to be hidden, so I just pulled out the old grinder with my porcelain bit. Remember, if you want to learn more, just subscribe to our channel, Ottawa Design and Build, here on YouTube. Today is all about getting prepped for tomorrow when we do the wall tile. Remember, if you want to learn more, just subscribe to our channel, Ottawa Design and Build, here on YouTube.